Are you ready? Don't mess up. Are you ready? Dance, dance. Woo! Dance, dance. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Corey's Stories. All right, listen. Ooh, that was bad. You did bad right there. You were supposed to, you remember, boom, remember, right shoulder, left shoulder. When I say dance, dance. You want to try one more time? Because you messed up. Yes, you. You ready? Stand up one more time. Stand up one more time before we get here. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Are you ready? Let's go. Dance, dance. Woo! All right, sit down, relax. Chill out, sit down and relax. Welcome to the show, guys. Nice to see you all, or just see your thumbs and your smiley faces. It makes me happy. We got a great show in store for you today. Special guest coming on the show today, one of my good friends, and he's from Full Feather Fridays, my buddy Jay Whitaker, hilarious comedian. He's going to be on the show, dropping some new jokes for you guys. So you're lucky. I'm gonna see how many jokes he's going to give you. I don't want to spoil you guys. I've given you. Sometimes I give you 4, 3. I don't know. Too many jokes sometimes is all I'm saying. All right. Today's sweatshirt. Whoo! Check this sweatshirt out. The Bethany Swedes. This is one of my favorite sweatshirts because it's yellow. A lot of colleges. Now, I tell you, if you're just joining me for the first time now, I show these sweatshirts because I perform stand-up comedy at a lot of colleges. I go all over the country and I perform stand-up comedy. When I get done doing the show, I'm like, I'm going to need a sweatshirt. Actually, it's in my contract. My contract is which I'd agree to go to that school and do the show and get paid and get a sweatshirt after. And I'm like, I'm going to need a sweatshirt. And they're like, okay, we can make that happen. So I get a sweatshirt from the school and then I walk around and I represent the school. So I'm excited about that. This is the Bethany Swedes. This school is in Kansas. Lindbergh, Kansas. But it's in Kansas. Bethany Swedes. It's a cool one, yellow one. Usually they're like the blue or gray or whatever, but this one's a cool one. It's one of my favorites. Maybe somebody in your family went there. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe your mom, your dad, your cat, your aunt, your uncle. I don't know your cat. I don't know what life your cat had before you found it in a shelter, unless you got your cat as a kitten. What if you got your cat from a shelter? How do you know it didn't go to college in Kansas? Could have. Can you prove it? Thank you. So then stay quiet. Thank you very much. Okay? All right. You know, I always have awesome secrets for you guys. And today is no different. I have a really good secret. Would you like me to share it? Yes? Do you want today's secret? Whew. All right. Come in here. Get in here. Today, listen, wait. No, back up. Don't back up first. Back up. Listen, today's secret is another one. You know, like lately I've been giving you secrets that you can take from being little. You can take it from being 3 years old, 4 years old, maybe start at like maybe 5. This is like a 5-year-old and up secret. From like 5 years old and up until you're like ancient and you're just walking around like, can somebody help me, please? I need to get some ice cream from the machine. Like you can be that age and it's fine. And what I'm going to tell you right now is still going to help you. Are you ready? Okay. Come in here really close. Get in here. Come on. It's a secret. You ready? All right. Here's your secret. You have to love yourself. It seems simple. Doesn't it seem simple? You're like, love myself. What does that mean? I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my bike. I love my helmet sometimes when it's not squeezing my head. I love my PlayStation. I love my Xbox. I love my Wii. I love my Switch. I love my bed. I love my pillow. Do you love yourself? You must love yourself. The reason you love yourself is because if you love yourself, it changes everything. It changes everything in your life if you love yourself. What do I mean? What do you mean? So you look at me like, what do you mean it's going to change everything in my life? If you love yourself, it's almost impossible to get bullied, at least with words. When somebody's just talking to you, you know, like when someone's talking and they say something mean to you, like it's a bully. And first of all, can we talk about bullies for a second? Let's talk about bullies for 1 second. Bullies, everybody thinks of bullies like this big, like monstrous kid that walks around like, I'm going to beat everybody up. No, bullies don't always look like that. Bullies aren't always the prettiest girl in school who's like, I'm pretty and you're ugly. Like, that's not every bully. Some bullies just look regular. They just look, they don't look like anything special. They just have low self-esteem, which means they don't feel good about themselves because they don't love themselves. And then they walk around and they make fun of everybody else to make themselves feel better. That's how bullies work, right? So here's all you have to do to fight off a bully, to combat a bully. I'm saying when I'm saying fight a bully, I'm saying fight it with your mouth first. You can beat 90% of bullies with your mouth. How? Just like this. Watch, I'll show you a scenario or situation. Let's say there's somebody at your school, you're playing with them, and they're like, ew, you have a weird nose. Or they'll be like, ew, your eyes are weird. Like one's down here and one's up here. Ew, your ears are funny. They're all scrunchy, crunchy ears. Ew, your lips are big. Ew, your teeth are weird. Ew, like all these different things that kids say to hurt your feelings. And if you don't love yourself, you'll be like, yeah, my lips are weird. Yeah, oh, I do have weird eyes. I thought that too. No way. Look in the mirror at yourself all the time. And when you look at yourself, be like, I love myself. Look in the mirror and just be like, I love myself. I love my weird ears. I love everything. And that way, when somebody says something to you and they're like, oh, your arms are shaped funny. Just be like, you know what? I kind of love my arms. And they're going to be like, what do you mean you love your arms? Be like, I love that they're shaped funny. It makes me feel good. What about your arms? Do you love your arms? And they're going to be like, ugh. They're going to want to make fun of you, but they're going to be like, whatever. They don't have anything to say because you just took the wind out of their sails, which means that you just like slapped them in the face with your words. That's all you got to do. I'm telling you, it's the most powerful thing you can do to make bullies leave you alone. Because look, as parents, we always say stuff like, if there's a bully, tell the teacher and let the teacher know. If there's a bully around, get the nearest adult and tell them. Number one, okay, the teacher's not always right there and you're getting bullied. You're out at recess sometimes. Smart kids, smart bullies, which usually they're not that smart, but usually like a bully that has a little bit of tact to him is not going to bully you in front of the teacher. He's going to wait till they're not around. He's going to be like, you have a funny neck. Your neck's fat. You're fat. You're skinny. They're going to say stuff to you like that when no one's around. And then what are you supposed to do? Like, teacher. No, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes this is what we used to do. This is going to be really weird right now, but we used to do this. We used to stick up for ourselves. Stick up for yourself. Sometimes just say, but when I say stick up for yourself, I'm not telling you to fight everybody. I'm not saying fight anybody. If your parents tell you to fight, then fight. But if they don't tell you to fight, don't fight. Just fight with your mouth. Just when someone says your neck is fat, be like, I kind of like my fat neck. I've always liked my fat neck. It's always made me feel good about myself. Shirts look better when my fat comes over my neck, and when my fat comes over my collar, I kind of like that look. Be like, how does your neck fit in your shirts? Like everybody else's neck? Oh, that's nice. And they're gonna be looking at you, and they're gonna be like, she's crazy, or he's crazy, right? Because kids say weird stuff like your hair's thin. Like, all right. I can't control the thickness of my hair. What do you want me to say? You have really thin hair. And if you're a girl who has low self-esteem and some other girl goes, ew, your hair looks like a witch. It's really thin. You'll be like, it is really thin. I don't know. In this situation, you just have to be like, yeah, it's thin. That's how it was made. So what? So you got all the thickness for everybody. And just leave it alone. Like, they'll just shut them down and it'll make them leave you alone. Okay? So that's my secret for today. My secret for today is love yourself. If you love yourself, it's so hard for anybody to bother you and to bully you. Just look in the mirror and love things about yourself. Look at it. Be like, I like my eyes. I like my teeth. I like my nose. I like my hair. Be like, my nose is bumpy. I have a weird bump in my nose. So what? Everybody else's nose doesn't have the bump. So you have an awesome bump on your nose. So love yourself. Okay? That's your secret. You're welcome. Now sit back and relax. That secret will help you for the rest of your life. I promise you. Some of you are going to get older. I'll be the same age. But some of you will get like 20 or whatever, and I'll still be the same age right now. And you'll hit me up, and you'll be like, hey, you'll be at a show. I'll be doing comedy, and you'll come up, and you'll be like, hey, I remember when I was like 7 or 9 or 6, and this girl told me that I had long nose hair. But you know what? I really like my nose hair now. And you're going to be at the show. You're going to be braiding it up. Like, see, it's really long, and I braid it. And I'm going to be like, you're weird. No, I'm just kidding. I won't say that. I'll be like, well, that's a different thing to do with your nose hair, you know, that's cool. If that's what you like, that's what I'll say. All right, guys. Here, I don't know if you know what part of the show this is, but I'm going to tell you right now. This part of the show is where one of you get to come into the Zoom with me. Now, if you don't know where the Zoom is at, my Zoom information is up in the original post. In the post, when I started this post, go up there. There's going to be a link for a Zoom. Go click that Zoom. I'm going to bring somebody in to answer a few questions. If you answer all 3 questions correctly, you will get a bonus question. If you answer the bonus question correctly, I will send you a book, or I will give your parents tickets to one of my shows when we all are able to be around people again. Okay, so that's the choice you have. You can be like, give my parents the tickets, or you can be like, I want a book. Okay, go up to the top of the post and add yourself to my Zoom link. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get into the Zoom. Actually, not a couple minutes. I'll probably give you like 1 minute-ish to get in. So call your parents over. If they left you at the computer and they were like, I'm trying to finish making dinner. I'm trying to clean up the bathroom right now. Be like, can you come over real quick and put me in Zoom? I'm trying to get inside Corey's Zooms so I can get on Corey's stories and answer these questions and get you tickets to a show or either get a book. So I'm giving you guys, I said I was only going to give you a minute. I'm going to give you like 2 minutes to get in here. I'm giving everybody like 2 minutes to get in here. People are starting to get in here now. There's a few people in here now. They're starting to flood in. They're starting to come in now. I see like there's 7 people in there now. Let's see. I'll give you a couple. I'm going to give you just a little bit more time. Give you a little bit more time because I want to be fair. I want to be fair. We're going to put somebody by random. I said put. Don't you ever misspeak or speak incorrectly? I said I'm going to put somebody in here. I'm going to put somebody in here. Okay, I'm going to bring somebody into my Zoom. I am excited right now to see if you're going to answer these questions because today's questions are not super duper easy, by the way. Am I speaking quietly? Somebody said speak up. Uh-oh. Am I speaking quietly? Can you hear me? You can hear me okay, right? Can everybody hear me? Give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. Somebody wrote speak up. All right, here we go. Let's get into the Zoom. Everybody can hear me. Okay, they said they can hear me. All right, let's get into the Zoom. Let's see who it's going to be today. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got a bunch of people in Zoom, and we're going to pick somebody by random. Who are we going to pick today? All right. Oh, hold on. I got to make it so I can see everybody that's in here. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. All right, somebody's joining me on Zoom right now. Let's see who it is. I looked away before I clicked it. Let's see who's joining me today. Hello, who is this? Who is joining me on Corey's Stories today? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. There's no feedback over there or anything?
Nope.
No? What's your name?
Layla.
Layla. And what's your name?
Cameron.
Cameron the Manrin. Layla, you sent me a joke, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, you sent me a couple of cool jokes. You guys remember the spacebar joke? That was Layla who sent that joke in. That's awesome. Well, welcome to Corey's Stories, Layla.
Thank you.
All right, so you just have to speak up a little bit for me because I have a couple questions for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cam, you ready? Are you guys working as a team?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. No help from mom and dad, okay? That's the only deal.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. So you have to speak up nice and loud, okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So the first question for you is spell the wait. Before I ask the question, Layla, how old are you?
I'm 8.
You're 8. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd.
You're in 3rd grade. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the 3rd grade questions. I had all the 6th grade questions in there. 3rd grade questions. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Please spell the word mushroom. Mushroom.
MUSHROOM. ROOM.
Mushroom is correct. Bang, bang. Number 1 is right. Good job, Layla. All right, here we go. Cam, this question is for you. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Name one way you could save your parents' money around the house. Name one way. Huh?
Not spend it.
Not spend it. Okay, not spend it, but how would you not spend it? What's something you could do around the house that would save your parents money? And here's your hint. I'm sure they say it to you all the time, like, hey, can you please blah 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 blah, because you're wasting money around here if you don't blah 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 blah. Money doesn't grow on trees. What do they say?
A bank.
Huh? Layla can help you. Layla, you want to help him out? Huh? Wallet, yes. You put money in your wallet. What's something you can do around the house that will help keep more money in your parents' wallet? This is a big one. It can be anything. There's a lot of things you could do. What do they always tell you need to do? Are they like, do they tell you things that you do that is wasting money? It's okay if you don't get it.
Water.
Yes! What about the water?
Shut off.
Shut it off! Ah! Yes! Shut the water. Listen, there's so many things they say. Shut the water off. Turn off the lights. When you leave that room, can you turn the lights off? Shut the door. You're trying to warm all outside? Shut the door. You're letting all the heat out, right? So many things that they say. Stop wasting food. You're throwing all the food away. If you didn't want it, why did you ask for it? Like, I didn't ask for it. Well, you have it now. You're wasting food. Drink the rest of that drink. There are people starving all around the world that don't have drinks. Right? Okay. So those are some ways that you can save your parents' money. So you guys got 2 of them correct. All right, one more. Here we go. Okay, here we go. You ready? If you wanted to buy something, this is you 2 together. If you wanted to buy something at the store that costs 95 cents, it costs like 95 cents, and all you had was $1 in your pocket, would you have enough to buy it?
Yes.
Whoa. Did you get some mommy help over there? I heard you say it no at first, and then you both said yes. Okay, fine. I'll believe you, but then you have to tell me, if you have enough, how much would you have left over after you spent the $1? If you spent 95 cents out of $1, how much money would you have left? Cam, you better not look at anybody, Cam. Keep your eyes on me. What's 95 plus 5?
100.
Yes, which equals 100 cents equals what?
$1.
$1. That's what I'm talking about.
5 cents.
5 cents left. There we go. Now, as much as I would like to say you got that one right, I helped you a little bit along the way there, but you did get it kind of right. You got it kind of right, so that counts. So you got 2.5 right, and that is awesome, because most people get 1, sometimes 2. There's only been 1 person in the history of Corey Stories to get all 4 questions right. And so next time you come on the show, you're going to get all 4. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes. Thank you guys for being on the show. Cam, can you speak up a little bit? What's up, man? You got to represent the guys, buddy. Cam, did you make anything for dinner tonight? Okay, that's good. Cam, did you make anything for breakfast this morning?
Yes.
What did you make?
Coffee with my mom.
You made popcorn with your mom for breakfast? Cam, yuck, by the way. Huh? Oh, you made coffee? You drink coffee?
I help my mom make the coffee.
Oh, well, you need to come to my house and help me make coffee. I love coffee. Okay, or not. I mean, it was just a suggestion, Cam, is all it was. It was just a suggestion. Well, listen, I want you guys to enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you for being on Corey Stories. An awesome job answering the questions. You guys give it up for Cam and Layla. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. That was so cool. That was good. That was good. Were you guys answering the questions at home? Were you able to answer the questions? Wow. That was pretty good. The 95 out of 100 was kind of tricky. It was kind of tricky. And it was like, whoop, whoop, we got to trick you. That was my one that was set up to trick you guys. Now, you know it's time to get into our book. It's book time. You guys ready for your book? All right, here we go. Today's book kind of goes along with what we were talking about for our secret. Today's book is called The Bugliest Bug by Carol Diggory Shields and illustrated by Scott Nash, right? Scott Nash illustrated it and Carol Diggory Shields. Miss CDS is the one who wrote it. You guys ready for your book? Let's go. Settle in and relax because it's time for your book. The Bugliest Bug. All right. Do you have 6 legs? Do you wiggle or crawl? Could you be the bugliest bug of them all? A contest for insects. News buzzed through the air. Bugs slithered and swarmed from here and from there. Down by the pond, young damselfly Dilly said, I'm a plain bug, neither clever nor frilly. But while I won't win, I won't still... Hold on a second. Whoa. All right, here we go. Down by the pond, young damselfly Dilly said, I'm a plain bug, neither clever nor frilly. But while I won't win, I would still like to see who the bugliest bug turns out to be. Can I just tell you what I did right there? See how I messed up the words a little bit? Sometimes when you read aloud in school and you get nervous, like, you know, you're like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. Because the teacher's like, okay, you, Jimmy, read. And you're like, you get all nervous. For what? Who cares? I just messed up in front of all of you. I don't care. I'm just going to reread it or I'm going to keep going. And you're going to correct. People do it all the time. They mess up. It's not a big deal. So when they call on you in school to read, it's not a big deal. I know it feels hot. Like, here's what happens. They call on you. They're like, you want to read? And you're like, and you just feel like pressure. And you're like, oh, no. And it's like everyone's looking at you like, can you read? And then when you mess up on a word, you're like, oh, no, they're going to make fun of me. Everybody messes up, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's move on. Here we go. Fireflies lit up the stage with their lights. Glowworms glowed softly, a beautiful sight. A lacy white curtain hung from the trees and billowed and swayed in the warm evening breeze. The clearing was humming with bugs of all sizes, flittery, jittery, hoping for prizes. There were more bugs than Dilly could ever have dreamed, from tiny no-see-ums to fat termite queens. Some had great pincers, some had proud horns, some looked like branches or flowers or thorns. Dilly crept closer as the biggest judge grinned. Sweet little bugs, let our contest begin. How odd, thought Dilly. Those judges have wings that aren't tied to their backs with gossamer strings. Click beetles clacked and whirlings whirled. Crickets sang solo and swallowtails twirled. A ladybug curtsied, tumblebugs flipped. The judges applauded, then licked their lips. The judges looked shifty, so Dilly kept squinting. Then sure enough, she spied their fangs glinting. She yelled, we've been flim-flam, bamboozled, distracted. Those judges aren't insects, she cried. They're all arachnids. The big judge hissed softly. Too late for you all. It's curtain time now, and it started to fall. Folks, he continued, we liked all your acts, but we think we will like you much better as snacks. The bugs froze in fear. This looked like the end. But Dilly thought quickly and shouted out, friends, there's only one way to get out of this mess. Each insect must do what each insect does best. So charge, yelled a squadron of swift soldier flies, and bombarder beetles took to the skies. Dilly whirled up through a hole in the net. It's working. It's working. We'll beat those creeps yet. The army ants marched and the manatees prayed. The mantises prayed. Keep fighting, called Dilly, and don't be afraid. Then the stink bugs united, gave off their worst smells. P.U., we give up, the spiders all yelled. They scuttled away. Hooray, cried the bugs, giving high sixes and fuzzy warm hugs. The cicada piped in. It's time for a speech. Attention, my friends, he said with a screech. The contest is over, and we have a winner. Without this young damsel, we'd all be dinner. She might be young, she might be small, but Dilly is the bugliest bug of all. The end. That was pretty cool. See, I judged this book by its cover. Initially, when I saw this book and it said the Bugliest Bug, I really was thinking, what were you thinking? When it said the Bugliest Bug, I thought they were going to make fun of like an ugly bug and be like, that bug's so ugly. It's Bugliest, right? I thought it was going to be different like that. So I judged the book by its cover because I didn't read it. I was waiting to read it with you. I wanted to be surprised. And then you never judge a book by its cover. It had nothing to do about being ugly. They were going to get eaten by spiders. That was crazy. All right. You guys know what it's time for? No, it's not time for jokes yet because I have to introduce the person who's going to deliver some of the jokes to you. You guys ready for your special guest? Your special guest today is an awesome friend of mine. He's a hilarious comedian. He has a show that he does called Full Feather Fridays, where he talks about different birds. He loves birds. He talks all about birds in such a cool way. You guys have to check that show out. We're going to bring him on a Friday and let him show you how he gets down for Full Feather Friday and exactly what he does. But for now, he's going to come in and drop some jokes on you guys. You guys ready? All right, let's get him in there before we sing our song. Let's get him in here. You guys start standing up and get ready, though. Let's get Jay Whitaker in here. Jay Whitaker.
What's up? Hold on. Let me turn you down.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was watching along. You just finished the story. That was good. That was a good story about bugs.
Right. That's cool. We just gave you a lot of props, gave you the plug, let people know about the birds. We let them know everything.
New episode coming out tomorrow. If you love birds, if you just want to learn more, little fun facts about birds, please check out my show Full Feather Friday. It's about 2 minutes long. That's it.
See how cool that is? And we're gonna bring them together. We're gonna bring Jay, like I told you, back on the show to show you guys Full Feather Friday right here on Corey Stories. So then you guys can all go over and watch Full Feather Friday. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get Full Feather Fridays on here on a Friday.
There we go.
Right.
And I got some birds in the background with me. Those are Gouldian finches. We'll do those for another time. They're down in Australia. That's a quick.
Gouldian finches.
Gouldian finches. Those are female Gouldian finches behind me. They're from Australia.
How do we know they're female?
Look, the internet just tells me. Okay, I just.
All right. So listen, Jay, all the kids are standing up right now because they know what time it is. Everybody still standing up? You guys get
I'm ready to dance.
Stand up. You guys know what it's time for. Let's go. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Boom, boom. Ow. Boom, boom. Ow. Listen, I didn't even have to tell Jay that we slide on the owls. You see how Jay was already ready? Usually I have to stop Jay. I have to tell the people on the owls we slide. Ah, boom, boom, boom. Ow. Thank you. All right.
I'm with it.
Guys, here we go. Jay, how many jokes you bring for us today?
I brought 4. That
is a lot.
Just in case.
No, wait a minute. Now this is too much. I give you guys a joke or two. Jay comes in here and brings 4. You brought 4 jokes,
and they're all bug related. They're all about bugs because I want to coincide with the book.
Oh, listen to this. See, these are professional. Jay's a professional. He's a professional. Jay, let's go. I'm gonna see. I might stop you at 2 because I don't know if they deserve 4 because I always do 1 as well. So I don't know if they're gonna get.
No, that's fine. How about 2?
Yeah, let's start at 2. I don't want to spoil them.
We don't want to spoil them. Not in this economy. No.
It's time for jokes. All right, here we go. What's the first one, Jay?
All right. What do you call A bug at Fenway Park.
What?
What do you call a bug at Fenway Park? A
What?
pop fly.
A pop fly. Pop fly. Hey! It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. All right. Pop fly was number one. Go ahead, Jay.
What do you get when you cross a pig with a millipede? What do you get when you cross a pig with a millipede?
What?
Bacon and legs.
Oh, I love it. Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Listen, you guys better get that. Instead of bacon and eggs, bacon and legs, that is very funny.
Legs, millipede. Jay, it's got a lot of legs.
Jay, it was very funny. I think you guys want another one. Let me check. Let me see if they want another one. I think we might have to do. You might have to do another one. You guys want another one? Okay.
Like, no. They give me the light.
No, the thumbs are coming in. Come on, Jay.
I didn't know if the kids were giving me the light.
No. They want another one. Go ahead, Jay. You're gonna give another one. Go ahead.
What does a bee say after a hard day at work when it comes home?
What does a bee say after a hard day at work when it comes home? What?
Honey, I'm home.
Hey! Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. I love that one right there. Go ahead, Jay. Listen, you're on the show. I want the people to remember you. You're coming back for Full Feather Friday. Go ahead. Do another one. Do four.
Four? All right.
Listen,
this is
these jokes and do them around the house. They're going to do them when they go back to school. They're going to call their friends and do them. This is what they do. When they Zoom call to school, they do these jokes. So make it good, Jay.
So the bee that came home, the bee comes home and he says, honey, I need a haircut. What type of haircut does a bee get? What type of haircut does a bee get?
What?
A buzz cut.
Oh, yes! Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Boom, 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 boom. Ow. Boom, boom. Listen, a buzz cut is so relevant right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's a lot of people in your house. I know there's a lot of your dads right now. A lot of you have looked at your dad like, Dad, you need a haircut. Oh my goodness. Your dad needs a buzz cut bad. A lot of your dads were just like, I don't care anymore. A lot of your dads gave themselves a buzz cut. You know it's true. You didn't even know your dad could grow a beard. You're like, is that still my dad under there? They have afros or just, I don't know, maybe just curly mops of hair. That's what they walk around the house. All right. I'm going to give you guys a joke. Jay, hang around till we close out the show.
Of course.
All right, I'm going to give you guys a joke. Let's see. Let me give one. Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, I wrote this today with Kinston. Kinston and I wrote this today. You ready? What did the train say when it sneezed? Ah, choo-choo! Yeah! Choo-choo! All right, oh! Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Boom, 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 boom. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. All right, guys, that was great. I appreciate you guys being here, but listen, you know what it's time for. You know that this is the time when we start closing out the show. You know your parents, you know what I mean? You know they want to go do something else. They want to go watch their favorite show. They want to go sit and read a book. They want to just sit down and put their head down and think, like, what do I have to do tomorrow? What am I going to make for breakfast tomorrow? Is Cam going to come over and make my coffee for me tomorrow? Am I going to have to make my own coffee? What's going to happen in this house? But I just need it quiet for a little bit. I want to watch some TV. So if they're waiting for me to close the show, it's on me. Then I'm putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na.
Hey.
You to sleep. bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, time for you to sleep, 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 sleep. Bed tonight. Na 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 na. Thanks guys for joining the show. I appreciate you. You know I'll be back here tomorrow, 7:30, Facebook Live. Go over to YouTube. I'll put the link in here. You can go to YouTube, watch all past episodes, and I appreciate you guys for joining in. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and send us to your friends. Bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight.
Thank you so much, Corey.
Putting you to bed tonight. Na na na. One more time. Thanks for Jay Whitaker. Sleep, 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 sleep. Bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na, time for you to sleep, 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 sleep.